Morning light. Morning light slides through blinds like it knows the tempo. Coffee cools untouched while thoughts drift sideways. Nothing loud needs to happen for meaning to exist. Sidewalk conversations hum in half sentences. Laughter travels loose. Nobody rushes to finish a point. Style shows before sound does. Posture speaks. Cadence relaxes the room. This is presence without announcement. Confidence without instruction manuals. Language bends easy here. Words swing instead of strike. Ideas land soft but stay put. The city breathes jazzed air. Old brick remembers horns and arguments about freedom. Corners still debate philosophy quietly. Thoughts connect like records stacked out of order. History spins backward and forward at once. Knowledge gets worn casual. No lectures, no proving ground. Cool lives and restraint and knowing when not to add more. References float past like inside jokes. Some catch them, some do not. Understanding never feels mandatory. Curiosity handles the rest. Style becomes language. Language becomes movement. The beat does not command, it invites. Bass walk steady. Drums shrug and smile. Words slide in between pockets of space. Silence works as punctuation. Thought stays light on its feet. No heavy declarations, no rigid structure. Identity settles in naturally. No confrontation needed. Awareness arrives through texture, through tone, through choice. Everything feels intentional without feeling forced. Conversation drifts from politics to art to memory. Nobody raises a voice. Certainty does not need volume. Cool stays self-contained. It does not argue. It does not chase. It lets others orbit. Culture shows through references worn smooth. Books dog-eared. Records crack. Knowledge lives better when shared sideways. Not handed down. The mind stays open like a late cafe. Ideas come and go freely. Nothing proves intelligence faster than comfort inside it. This flow prefers suggestion. Meaning assembles itself over time. Every phrase leaves room for interpretation. Room feels generous here. The groove respects breathing space. No crowding. Fashion stays effortless. Expression never begs approval. The rhythm supports conversation instead of interrupting it. Thoughts connect like city maps drawn by memory, not accurate. Still useful. Awareness expands without urgency. Cool refuses panic. It slows everything else down. Moments pass without being archived. That gives them value. The mind stays present without trying. Presence arrives when tension leaves. This sound feels lived in, not polished. Ideas borrowed from past decades without nostalgia trapping them. History informs, it does not anchor. The tone stays conversational. No grand statement required. Identity expresses itself through ease. This is intellect wearing comfortable shoes. Questions matter more than answers. Answers settle eventually. Cool thrives on curiosity. Curiosity keeps ego small. The groove keeps walking, never rushing, never stopping. Thoughts loop back with new angles. Nothing wasted. Style lives in how something is said, not how hard it hits. The environment shapes the rhythm shapes response. Response stays thoughtful. The night welcomes this energy easily. Street lights not along. Everything here agrees without voting. This presence does not demand attention. It holds it naturally. Ideas float until someone catches one. No pressure. The moment breathes. The sound listens back. This is cool as consciousness. Calm awareness moving through noise untouched. No declarations, no slogans. Just flow aligned with intention. Aligned with intention.
He walks in smiling, shoulders loosen on instinct. Love intent survives long here. Sound hits off the land show, groove settles before the eyes. Feet understand first. The space invites motion, not forced, not rushed. Rhyme sliding, relax shoes, vases tied, no tripping. Language stretches its own, yawns, gets comfortable. The rhythm feels friendly, Still sharp enough to earn respect. Words bounce off baselines, playful, never careless, always intentional. Confidence shows without vexing. Posture talks louder than claims. This is craft enjoying itself. Skills smiling in sentences. Syllables swing wide, they breathe, they leave room for response. Humor sneaks inside birds, not loud, just enough to catch it late. Time is days new, so Gervis news hides control better than stiffness. The flow feels lived in, like a jacket broken in by time. No rush to impress. Impression arrives anyway. The broom nice back of proving. Lights ain't clean, not crowded. Not every phrase rules bare and sense. Comfort equals the floor and even. The sound favors people who relax into it. Tension falls off quick, but style walks instead of sprints. Walking lasts longer. Energy circulates without friction. No ego blocking the door. Birds enjoy their own company. They do not compete. This delivery just to be fully just shows. The room reacts with motion. Heads move, shoulders follow. Yet the preachy enters, fun stays functional. Skill wears a grain, not a snarl. Bars stay clever without showing homework. Smart without stiffness. Every rhyme ends like a nudge, not a punch. Divide, shade, social. Inviting without chasing. This sound remembers Glock parties and long nights. Sure, mixed with precision. High done days. Lines scanned out, polished but not shiny. No blade. Confidence grows from comfort. Comfort grows from repetition. Repetition feels natural here. Never falls. The beat enjoys being written properly, not dominated. This is where I'm treated as a partner, not a guide draw. Words sync with the poppy. They respect space. Let's groove, breathe, breath, keeps things alive. Curves instead of angles, curves feel human. Life that's meets between lines, not obvious. Felt later, this delivery trust timing more than value.
smiles, lean close under borrowed light.
Perfume cuts through reason fast. Eyes promise warmth and deliver heat. Heat blurs edges. The room moves slow on purpose. Bass slides low like a warning ignored. Every glance feels rehearsed. Every laugh arrives right on time. Signal stack. Touch lasts half a second too long. Distance shrinks without consent from thought. Instinct speaks first here. Instinct lies often. Charm wraps tight around attention. Attention slips its leash. Judgment stays outside, checking its phone. Stories spill smooth and polished. None include consequences. Those hide in fine print. The drink tastes sweet and forgettable. Memory fades before the glass empties. Promises float easy when risk feels abstract. Hands read intent before words catch up. Words trail behind like excuses preparing to work. There is a pattern, bright entrance, fast comfort, sudden trust. Trust moves faster than verification. That speed costs later. The night frames everything kindly. Sharp edges soften, red flags look decorative. This moment sells urgency, later sells regret. Desire narrows vision, peripheral warning signs vanish first. Every compliment feels tailored. Every question digs quiet. Information travels one way. Control hides behind softness. Manipulation wears silk gloves. Nothing feels forced. That is the trick. Signals feel mutual. Power remains uneven. The beat keeps bodies aligned. Alignment feels like agreement. Agreement fades by morning. The exit stays visible the whole time. Leaving feels rude. Staying feels exciting. Excitement clouds arithmetic. Risk multiplied by attraction still equals risk. The smile sharpens when resistance weakens. Predators recognize timing. Conversation steers away from details. Details expose patterns. Patterns reveal intent. The room cheers distraction. Reflection receives no invitation. Desire negotiates hard. It offers pleasure upfront. Payment scheduled later with interest. The laugh sounds genuine. The motive stays private. Charm does not equal care. Attention does not equal respect. The warning lives inside. Tension felt but ignored. Choices stack fast here. Each one smaller than the last. Together they corner you. Boundaries blur quietly, not cross, redefine. Redefinition favors the confident manipulator. Attraction frames control as chemistry. Chemistry hides imbalance. The music drops lower, the lights dim further. Accountability leaves early. The mirror near the bar watches everything it reflects. Posture first, posture reveals decision already made. The night rewards impulse short term. Morning audits everything. Desire sells confidence. Confidence without caution bleeds leverage. Promises feel mutual until consequence arrives solo. The warmth cools fast after the goal clears. Interest shifts, tone changes. Sudden distance explains nothing. Silence teaches faster than argument. The lesson arrives wrapped in reflection. What felt chosen was guided. Guidance stayed hidden under praise. You'll replay signals later. The signs feel obvious in reverse. Regret speaks calm and precise. It lists moments where control slipped. Not dramatic, not loud, clinical. Temptation never looked hostile. It smiled, it agreed, it asked nothing directly. It positioned you to offer. This is how traps work. No chains, no force, only permission given too early. The cost arrives quietly. Confidence dips, trust recalibrates. You learn distance again. The next smile receives inspection. The next laugh waits longer. Caution sharpens senses. Desire never disappears. It requires supervision. Attraction remains powerful. Power demands structure. Structure protects choice. The night keeps moving regardless. Lessons stay. Memory memory rewrites excitement as warning. You leave with clarity, earn late, better late than repeated. The room forgets quickly, you remember. That memory becomes armor.
Listen close. This voice speaks to direction. The mind holds the wheel. Hands follow orders sent from thought. Nothing moves first without permission inside. Focus decides weight. What you feed grows dense. What you ignore thins out and fades. Stand still for a second. Notice breath, notice posture. The body listens before language forms. Thought travels fast, faster than action, faster than regret. Controlled thought, action lines are behind it. Discipline starts invisible. Nobody claps for it, nobody rewards it early. Still it builds structure. Structure supports pressure. Pressure reveals shape. Every decision leaves residue. Choose sharp, choose clean. The mind works like soil. Plant doubt and harvest delay. Plant clarity and harvest motion. Speak direction inside first. Internal dialogue sets limits or removes them. Strength is not shouted, repeats, it insists. Tell the mind where to look, it obeys. Leave it loose and it chases noise. Noise drains energy. Energy funds results. Control attention. Attention directs effort. Effort compounds quietly. Nothing mystical here. No smoke, no fantasy. Cause and effect. Belief acts as permission. Without it the body hesitates. With it the body commits. Confidence grows from alignment. Thought matches action. Action matches intention. Say less, direct more. The brain responds to command language. Clear orders, firm tone, no negotiation. Tell it what happens next and do it. Repetition trains response. Response becomes habit. Habit builds identity. Identity dictates behavior under stress. Stress exposes truth. Train the mind under calm conditions. Pressure tests the training later. Focus does not drift by accident. It drifts through neglect. Neglect causes progress. Command your attention like a resource. Spin it where return exists. Do not argue with distractions. Starve them. Silence sharpens signal. The mind respects consistency. Say it, do it, repeat. Over time, resistance fades. Fear responds to authority. Speak to it with certainty. It steps back when challenged. Doubt feeds on delay. Action starves it. Momentum begins inside. Muscle follows orders. Tell the body to move, it moves. Tell the body to hold, it holds. Thought sets the ceiling, raise it deliberately. No waiting for permission, no external approval required. Responsibility grants power, blame removes it. Own outcomes fully, control returns instantly. The mind grows stronger through use, like any muscle. Stress applied, recovery allowed. Progress follows, do not confuse emotion with direction. Emotion reacts, direction leads. Lead yourself, decisions made early cost less. Late decisions charge interest. Train clarity daily, small sessions, no drama. Internal order reflects external order. Tell yourself the truth, often directly. Truth aligns effort, avoid mental clutter. Clutter steals speed. Speed matters less than accuracy. Accuracy compounds. Say what you stand for internally. Stand for it externally. Mind emotions sync. Confidence rises through evidence. Evidence comes from action. Action follows decision. Decide clean, move clean. Energy follows commitment. Commitment stays after motivation leaves. Motivation reacts to move. Commitment operates independent. Train commitment. The mind responds to structure. Give it routine, give it challenge. Challenge builds respect. Respect creates obedience. Command your habits, they shape your future quietly. Future outcomes form now. Inside first, mental order produces physical order. No slogans, no fantasy, just control. Tell the mind who leads, lead with action. The body waits for instruction. Give it clear ones. This is mental authority earned daily. Maintain through action. Stand firm internally. The outside follows.
Concrete breeze slow under flickering lamps. Sirens stitch the night with thin red lines. Stairwells echo names nobody writes down. Cold pizza boxes stacked like unpaid thoughts. Coin sweat in my palm. Rent circles the calendar like a threat. I count hours by footsteps above my ceiling. Windows stay open even in winter. Air smells like metal and no rain. Trains argue with sleep. Sleep loses every time I stand still and learn patience from cracked walls. They never move, they still remember everything. I was taught silence by empty rooms. Words cost money where I live, so I spend them careful. Every sentence weighs something. I speak low because echoes attract attention. Attention attracts problems. Problems multiply without asking permission. Hands stay busy, busy. Hands stay clean. Clean means no prints. No prints mean another day passes. Days stack like files nobody closes. I read them all. Each page smells like pressure to block. Teaches math better than school. Subtract friends. Divide trust. Multiply doubt. Add hunger. The total never looks right. Still, the answer keeps you alive. I learn value from broken appliances. They work until they don't. People do the same. No warning light, no warranty. Just silence what sound used to be. Street lights hum like Tide Miles. They talk all night but say nothing new. Stories loop here, same corners, different faces, same ending. Whispered early, shoes wear thin before dreams do. Dreams fade slower, they cling like smoke in a hallway. You wave, they stay, they follow you downstairs. I keep receipts for favors, memory beats paper. Depth stays longer than love. Love leaves quietly when money knocks loud always. Corners, home meetings without tables. Agendas changed by the hour. Trust wears a hood, truth hides in pockets. Every smile asks a question first. I measure time by bills paid late. Late still counts, paid matters more. Victory does not need applause, it needs tomorrow. I talk to myself while crossing streets. Advice travels faster alone. Crowds slow it down. Opinions stick like gum, hard to scrape off. Faces blur after midnight. Voices sharp and promises soft. And laughter feels rented, pain feels owned. I carry names, I never say. They sit heavy but quiet. Graves teach discipline. They wait, they listen, they never interrupt. Food tastes better when shared. Scarcity sharpens flavor. Abundance dulls it. I stay hungry enough to notice. Walls know my back well. They hold me up when balance slips. Paint peels like old advice. Ignored, still visible. I avoid mirrors. They negotiate too hard. They ask questions without answers. I already owe enough. Paper stacks high on plastic tables. Applications feel like confessions. Ink dries faster than hope. I sign anyway. Voices upstairs argue about nothing. Downstairs argues about survival. Different volumes, same fear. The floor remembers footsteps. Some never return. I walk softer after learning that. Buses pass full of other plans. Mine fits in a pocket. Photo creek still readable. The night counts everyone equally. Dark does not discriminate. Only outcomes do. I learned posture from police lights. Hands visible, brief control, thoughts hidden. My city hums like a generator, always on, never free. Power costs something. I keep face small, pocket sized, easy to carry, hard to steal. Rain cleans nothing here, it just rearranges. Dirt, truth does the same. I trade comfort for clarity. Clarity hurts first, heals later. Names change, streets stay. Streets remember every pair of shoes. I listen more than I speak. Sound travels far, silence travels deeper. Luck feels allergic to effort, it shows up late, leaves early. I sharpen patience like a blade, not for violence, for precision. Conversations end where money enters, money never ends. Conversations, I read faces like schedules, delays show early. Cancellations hide behind smiles. Night teaches economy, waste nothing, not time, not trust. I stack days like bricks, no blueprint, just weight and alignment. Every step argues with gravity, gravity usually wins. I keep stepping anyway. The city asks for proof daily. Breathing qualifies, surviving confirms. Nothing else required.
Lights stay low without asking. Curtains breathe with the night air. Nothing rushes, nothing resists. The room understands patience. Furniture holds quiet confidence. Time loosens its grip here. Footsteps move soft across the floor. No need to announce presence. Presence speaks through calm. Skin reads temperature before words form. Comfort settles first. Desire follows at its pace. This moment values balance. No edge, no friction. Sound drifts instead of striking. Rhythm glides along the walls. The pulse stays even. Eyes meet without pressure. measured, holding longer than necessary, not to claim to acknowledge. Breath aligns naturally, no effort involved, bodies adjust like they planned it earlier. Nothing feels borrowed, everything feels chosen. Hands learn boundaries through instinct. Touch stays deliberate, measured, respectful. The space rewards restraint. Restraint deepens sensation. Conversation slows on purpose. Words taste better unhurried. Silence fills gaps with ease. The night does not demand proof, it accepts confidence quietly. Movement stays fluid, no sharp turns, no sudden shifts. Trust builds through consistency. Consistency relaxes the mind rests when control feels shared. This connection avoids spectacle, no performance, no display. Comfort carries its own weight, warmth spreads evenly. No spikes, no drops, attention stays present, not pulled elsewhere, not divided. Desire behaves when guided with care. Care sustains interest longer than urgency. The moment stretches without thinning, depth replaces speed. Eyes closed briefly, not to escape, to settle further in. The room listens, it adjusts lighting and lower sound. Everything aligns without instruction. There is confidence here, not loud, not demanding. Confidence rests in control, maintain effortlessly. Touch communicates assurance, no uncertainty leaks through the pace. Never ask questions, it answers them in advance. Time forgets to interrupt. This feeling does not chase tomorrow, it commits to now fully. Stability feels attractive when chaos stays outside. The world shrinks to essentials, breathe, heat, presence, nothing extra needed. The connection flows steady, no waves, no sudden pull. Trust deepens through smooth continuation. The mind stays clear, clarity sharpens keys. Pleasure expands when thought stays calm. Everything here agrees, no internal debate. Desire remains conscious, awareness keeps it grounded. The moment glides forward intact. No climax required or sustainment satisfies enough. This rhythm prefers longevity. Quick thrills lose interest fast. Endurance feels richer, comfort builds anticipation without tension. Hands learn patterns, patterns feel familiar quickly. Familiarity strengthens ease. Nothing feels or hurts, nothing surprises sharply. Surprise arrives soft, the space holds warmth like memory. It lingers, the night remains kind. It does not test this flow, respects continuity. Connection deepens without declaration. No words needed, understanding settles naturally. The body relaxes fully, muscles release. Thought quiets, time drifts further away. Nothing breaks the line, everything stays aligned. This is movement without struggle, progress without force. Desire guided with grace, calm becomes attractive here. The moment carries itself forward, no push required. Ease defines the experience, nothing ends abruptly, nothing begins suddenly. Continuation feels intentional, the room stays with it. The night supports it, this feeling value, smooth passage, steady, unbroken. No rush to leave, no fear to stay. Balance holds everything in place. The night fades gently when ready. No resistance, no regret. The feeling remains intact afterward. Quiet, settled, complete.
No introduction needed. The sound steps forward on its own weight. Breath controlled, jaw set, eyes level. This space respects force, not requests. Syllables stacked like knuckles, each one aimed, each one landed with intent. No room for softness here, only function, only pressure applied with precision. Language turns into impact, impact turns into silence around it. I speak in sequences built to overwhelm. No gaps, no mercy between thoughts. Bars arrive dense, crowded, elbow to elbow. The pace stayed relentless, no pause for comfort. Comfort dulls the edge. This voice enters like proof, no setup, no apology. Every sentence dares response, few accept the challenge. Words sharpened through repetition. Repetition builds stamina. Stamina keeps the attack moving forward. Technique lives here, not displayed, applied. Pattern twist midline, internal pressure multiplies. Cadence tightens the grip. This is control over breath and time. Nothing spills, nothing slips. I learned early over explain equals weakness. Demonstration ends debate, sound becomes confrontation. Direct, unavoidable, I crowd the rhythm, force it to adapt. The beat bends or breaks. Precision lives in chaos when trained, untrained chaos collapses. Every phrase lands sharp, no filler, no padding. I treat syllables like ammunition, counted, loaded, released with purpose. This is not storytelling, this is presence. Presence fills rooms before names travel. Tone carries threat without raising volume. Calm speaks louder here. I stack consonants like barricades, hard to cross, harder to survive. Speed stays deliberate, never rush. Rush exposes breath, breathe stays hidden. Hidden breath keeps power intact. I speak from the chest, diaphragm locked, jaw loose. Delivery stays surgical, no wasted motion. Crowds feel it before they understand it. Understanding comes later. This sound tests durability, mental first. If attention drifts, the verse punishes it. Complacency does not ask permission, it arrives. Every line challenges the next to survive. Only the strong remain. I build momentum through accumulation. Bar on bar, no relief. Pressure stacks, interest fast. Listeners either lean in or step back. Middle ground disappears. I do not slow for accessibility. Accessibility dilutes impact. Impact defines hierarchy. This style favors those who endure. I keep structure strict, angles sharp, edges clean. Internal rhyme knots tighten each measure. Escape routes close early. Vocabulary stays heavy, meaning dense. Nothing floats. This voice carries discipline. Years of control behind each burst. I do not chase reaction. Reaction follows force naturally. Silence after line speaks loud. It confirms effect. This is exhibition without explanation. Technique stands exposed, confident enough to remain still. No melody needed. Cadence applies tension. Tension feeds respect. Every verse functions like a test pass or retreat. The rhythm becomes a cage. Pacing locks it shut. Breath management keeps the door closed. I treat timing like weaponry. Late hits land harder. Expectations break under switch-ups. Patterns fracture mid-delivery. The listener scrambles to adapt. Adaptation separates skill from hope. Hope does not survive here. This lane rewards preparation. I sharpen flow against resistance. Resistance builds authority. Authority does not announce itself. It arrives intact. This is form over flash. Substance over comfort. No space for weakness. Every bar asserts dominance through execution. Not volume, not theatric, just control. I let technique speak uninterrupted. The verse ends when pressure peaks. No resolution offered. Unfinished tension lingers. It demands replay. Replay reveals layers. Layers confirm depth. Depth separates moments from standards. This sound sets standards. Not friendly, not inviting. Exact focus. A demonstration carved in breath and rhythm. No explanation follows, the proof already stood.
This feeling speaks plain and steady. No disguise, no hesitation. Taste stays honest when ego steps aside. Preference shows character. What feels good earns space, no justification required. The groove fits like a familiar shirt, soft on the skin, sharp in presence. Sound moves hips before logic catches up. Logic arrives later, late and smiling. Desire does not argue here, it nods. Confidence grows from clarity. Clarity removes doubt. No tension hiding in the corners. Everything sits where it belongs. This moment values comfort. Comfort feeds attraction. Movement flows without rehearsal. Instinct leads clean. The room warms naturally. No force apply. Eyes meet with agreement. No debate needed. Enjoyment stays simple. Complexity kills mood. Rhythm hums low and patient. Patient lasts longer. Style lives in how he shows up. Not loud, not flashy. Taste defines direction. When something fits right, the body responds quick. Shoulders relax, breath deepens. This is pleasure spoken clearly. No shame attached, no second guessing. Choice feels deliberate, not impulsive. Impulse burns fast, preference endures. The sound carries warmth. Warmth invites closeness. Closeness stays respectful. Respect heightens desire. Everything aligns when one stay honest. The beat feels familiar like memory, not nostalgic comfort. Comfort sharpens confidence. Confidence attracts without effort. Language stays direct, no poetry needed. Enjoyment stands on its own. The rhythm rolls steady, no spikes, no drops. Steady builds trust. Trust relaxes the mind. The mind steps back, the body takes over. Nothing rushed, nothing delayed. Timing feels right because it is. This is liking something fully without apology. Approval stays irrelevant. External voices fade. Internal signal stays strong. The sound fits personal taste. Taste never lies. natural. The floor feels friendly, energy stays clean, no tension leaks. The vibe supports itself. This is not conquest, it is appreciation. Appreciation deepens enjoyment. Hands move easy, touch respects rhythm. Everything stays mutual. Desire expressed clear, avoids confusion. The beat supports the statement. Nothing extra added, nothing missing. This groove understands satisfaction. Satisfaction settles calmly. Calm confidence radiates quietly. No need to announce anything. Preference already declared through posture. The room notices not with noise, with motion. Enjoyment spreads evenly. The sound keeps circling. Repetition feels good here. Familiarity builds affection. Affection grows attraction deeper. No edge, no pressure. The experience stays light. Light does not mean shallow. Depth arrives through consistency. Consistency shows intent. Intent feels attractive when relaxed. This moment stays persons, not performed. Sharp density, authentic steady. Your authenticity feels magnetic. The sound stays inviting, inviting without chasing. This groove respects desire expressed clean. No hidden motive, just appreciation spoken through motion. The feeling settles in comfortably. No climax needed, sustainment works. The vibe carries itself forward. Everything ends naturally. Nothing forced, nothing regretted. The taste remains clear afterward. Clear taste builds confidence next time. Confidence reinforced of preference. Preference stays strong. This is like in something fully simple, direct, complete.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Count the voices filling the room. Now count the ones holding weight. Noise multiplies easy, skill stays scarce. Everybody speaks, few command silence after. This lane exposes posture, fast, weak footing shows under pressure. Some chase volume, others shape impact. Impact lingers longer, bars reveal discipline. Discipline never hides, many talk sharp. Few stay sharp past the first exchange. The mic acts honest, it strips polish quick. Breath control tells the truth, timing never lies. Style fades when structure cracks. I watch crowds mistake presence for ability. Presence leaves when tested. Test conditions arrive eventually, they always do. Confidence unsupported collapses loud. Quiet confidence survives. This space respects clarity, not decoration. Rhyme density separates hobby from craft. Cadence exposes preparation. Prepared minds move calm. I measure strength by consistency. One verse proves nothing, 10 in a row reveal character. The room remembers failure longer than success. Many enter hungry, few endure fed by discipline alone. This field favors those built for repetition. Repetition without applause. Applause distracts, focus sustains. I watch trends pass like weather, those anchor drifts. Skill anchors deep, delivery matters more than intent. Intent stays invisible, invisible word produces visible gaps. I keep count quietly, numbers drop fast. Pressure removes extras, only essentials remain. Vocabulary test, range, breath tests. Endurance decides longevity. Some sprint early, they disappear before distance matters. Distance reveals who train for miles. Technique stays boring to the impatient. Boring wins marathons. This environment favors those who listen. Listen and sharpens response. Response beats reaction every time. Reaction burns fuel, response conserves. I do not rush conclusions, I observe patterns. Patterns expose pretenders gently. Timing exposes everyone eventually. Those built on image chase mirrors. Mirrors break easy. Those built on structure stand under scrutiny. The mic weighs intention. Excess words tip balance. Economy of language signals control. Control stays rare. I hear bravado echo without foundation. Echo fades. Foundation stay quiet but firm. Many claim hunger. Few tolerate the diet. Discipline requires discipline. Demands sacrifice. Without audience arrives late. The craft rewards patience brutally. Bars stack. Careless collapse. focus under replay. Replay tests honesty, honesty survives repetition. I trust mid always sharpened by intent. Intent focused through practice, practice refines instinct. Instinct answers pressure without thought, thought slows response. I watch hesitation creep into entrained cadence. It shows in gaps, gaps expose fear. Fear rushes, rushing ruins form. Form protects legacy, legacy forms through accumulation, not moments. Moments impress briefly. The room respects stamina. I hear many voices confuse aggression with authority. Authority stays calm, calmer nerves. Noise, noise feeds ego. Ego starves under isolation. Isolation reveals commitment. Commitment shows in breath stability. Breath control reflects mental order. Mental order directs delivery. Delivery defines perception. Perception filters contenders. Most fall outside the filter. This craft demands maintenance. Neglect shows quick. I spot inconsistency from the first exchange. Inconsistent pace, inconsistent tone. Consistency intimidates more than threats. Threats require response. Consistency ends discussion. I watch people count followers instead of hours practice. Numbers misled. Time never lies. Time tests memory. Memory keeps score. The scene remembers those who endure. Many arrive loud. Few leave remember. Remember means proven repeatedly. The mic accepts no shortcuts. Shortcuts leave residue. Residue stains delivery. I speak to standards set by effort. Effort measured daily. Daily repetition builds quiet confidence. Confidence rooted in work stays grounded. Grounded presence shifts rooms. Rooms adjust posture when control enters. Control never begs attention, it holds it. I watch excitement fade under technical demand. Technical demand stays unforgiving. Forgiveness never existed here. Bars either stand or fall. Falling teaches faster than praise. Praise distorts perception. Perception corrected late cost. Reputation. Reputation forms early through consistency. Consistency shows up even tired. Tired reveals truth. Truth trims the roster quickly. How many endure when novelty fades? How many adapt when patterns change? Adaptation requires fundamentals. Fundamentals feel unglamorous. Hunger mammals builds careers. Careers outlast moments. Moments fade into archives. Archives remember only substance. Substance requires restraint. Restraint signals mastery. Mastery speaks low. Low volume carries authority. Authority ends arguments without raising tone.
Still echoes in my throat when I'm speaking. I feel pressure. Pressure sharpens labors. I learned early, noise earns nothing. Precision earns space. So I cut words spin and let them travel far. Concrete keeps receipts, every fall off, every stain remembered. You slip once, the ground brings it up forever. Eyes watch before mouths open. Give, listen and feed you. Talking, feed someone else. I carry posture like armor, back straight, sin level, no signal, I'm hunger. Hungry, there's invitation. I was raised by unfinished conversations, doors closing mid-sentence, phones going quiet after promising. Silence explain more than people ever did. Time moves strange where I stare. Then it's sprint, years live. The calendar feels biased. I keep on private ledger, losses it ain't. The wind's in pencil, nothing stays permanent. It's a lesson. Lessons hit harder unpaid. Interest stacks fast. I sharpen syllables like tools, not flashy, functional. Built to work under weight. Every line must justify its breadth. No extras, no decoration. If it fails under pressure, it gets a climb. I speak for the unseen grind, the unrecorded riffs. The nights with no witnesses, no applause, no proof follow. The work speaks later, always later. Crowds love results, they hate process. Process is lonely, lonely bills, blurry eyes. Such repetition more than talent, talent begs. Repetitive demands, I learn patience from elevators stuck between floors. No panic button, just waiting in options open. I read rules before I enter. Energy leaks first, words follow. Smiles carry price tags, I check them twice. I do not chase approval. Approval chases trends, age fast. I hate poor endurance, endurance ignores fashion. When stakes sit heavy and the chair's good, weight till strength. I count progress for resistance. If it fights back, it matters. I think fear is borrowed. No borrowed confidence, no borrowed tone. Ownership changes posture. I love distance from bridges burned airy. Now I cross careful. I move with economy, one gesture, one message. Waste draws attention. Attention invites inspection. Inspection reveals weakness. I fix weakness quietly. Obliquity invites voluntary, voluntary feeds down. I do not debate outcomes. I engineer them.
This feeling speaks plain and steady. No disguise, no hesitation. Taste stays honest when ego steps aside. Preference shows character. What feels good earns space, no justification required. The groove fits like a familiar shirt, soft on the skin, sharp in presence. Sound moves hips before logic catches up. Logic arrives later, late and smiling. Desire does not argue, here it nods. Confidence grows from clarity, clarity removes doubt. No tension hiding in the corners, everything sits where it belongs. This moment values comfort, comfort feeds attraction. Movement flows without rehearsal, instinct leads clean. The room warms naturally, no force applied. Eyes meet with agreement, no debate needed. Enjoyment stays simple, come Hixity, kills mood. Rhythm hums low and patient, patient lasts longer. Style lives in how he shows up. Not loud, not flashy, taste defines direction. When something fits right, the body responds quick. Shoulders relax, breathe deepens. This is pleasure spoken clearly, no shame attached, no second guessing. Choice feels deliberate, not impulsive. Impulse burns fast, preference endures. The sound carries warmth, warmth invites closeness. Closeness stays respectful, respect heightens desire. Everything aligns when wants stay honest. The beat feels familiar like memory, not nostalgic. Comfort sharpens confidence. Confidence attracts without effort. Language stays direct, no poetry needed. Enjoyment stands on its own. The rhythm rolls steady, no spikes, no drops. Steady builds trust. Trust relaxes the mind. The mind steps back, the body takes over. Nothing rushed, nothing delayed. Timing feels right because it is. This is like in something fully, without apology. Approval stays irrelevant. External voices fade, internal signal stays strong. The sound fits personal taste. Taste never lies, movement grows natural. The floor feels friendly, energy stays clean, no tension leaks, the vibe supports itself. This is not conquest, it is appreciation. Appreciation deepens enjoyment, hands move easy, touch respects rhythm. Everything stays mutual, desire expressed clear, avoids confusion. The beat supports the statement, nothing extra added, nothing missing. This groove understands satisfaction, satisfaction settles calmly. Calm confidence radiates quietly. No need to announce anything. Preference already declared through posture. The room notices, not with noise, with motion. Enjoyment spreads evenly, the sound keeps circling. Repetition feels good here, familiarity builds affection. Affection grows, attraction deeper, no edge, no pressure. The experience stays light, light does not mean shallow. Depth arrives through consistency, consistency shows intent. Intent feels attractive when relaxed, this moment stays personal, not performed, shared naturally. The rhythm stays warm, warmth invites staying longer, no rush to leave. The vibe holds, everything aligns through preference, honor. Taste sets the tone stays smooth. This is like in something enough to stay present. No distractions pulling away, the mind agrees with the body. Agreement feels satisfying. The beat continues unbothered, movement stays fluid. No sharp turns, enjoyment remains steady. This moment values authenticity, authenticity feels magnetic. The sound stays inviting, inviting without chasing. This groove respects desire, expressed clean. No hidden motive, just appreciation spoken through motion. The feeling settles in comfortably, no climax needed. Sustainment works, the vibe carries itself forward. Everything ends naturally, nothing forced, nothing regretted. The taste remains clear afterward. Clear taste builds confidence. Next time, confidence reinforces preference. Preference stays strong. This is like in something fully simple, direct, complete.
Steel echoes in my throat when I speak. Not fear.
Pressure sharpens language.
I learned early. Noise earns nothing, precision earns space. So I cut words thin and let them travel far. Concrete keeps receipts, every fall log, every stand. Remember, you slip once, the ground brings it up forever. Eyes watch before mouths open. Here, listen and fees, you talking fees, someone else. I carry posture like armor, back straight, chin level, no signal of hunger. Hunger reads as invitation. I was raised by unfinished conversations. Doors closing mid-sentence, phones going quiet after promises. Silence explained more than people ever did. Time moves strange where I stand, minutes sprint, years limp. The calendar fills bars, I keep a private ledger, losses in ink, wins in pencil. Nothing stays permanent except lessons. Lessons hit harder, unpaid, interest stacks fast. I sharpen syllables like tools, not flashy, functional. Built to work under weight, every line must justify its breath. No extras, no decoration, if it fails under pressure it gets cut. I speak for the unseen grind, the unrecorded reps. The nights with no witnesses, no applause, no proof photos. The work speaks later, always later. Crowds love results, they hate process. Process is lonely, lonely builds clarity. I trust repetition more than talent, talent begs. Repetition demands, I learned patience from elevators. Stuck between floors, no panic button, just waiting and breathing slow. Breathing slow keeps control, control keeps options open. I read rooms before I enter, energy leaks first. Words follow, smiles carry price tags. I check them twice, I do not chase approval. Approval chases trends, trends age fast. I aim for endurance, endurance ignores fashion. Mistakes it heavy in the chest, good weight builds strength. I count progress by resistance, if it fights back it matters. Nothing here is borrowed, no borrowed confidence, no borrowed tone. Ownership changes posture. I learned distance from bridges burned early. Now I cross careful, I move with economy. One gesture, one message, waste draws attention. Attention invites inspection, inspection reveals weakness. I fix weakness quietly, public repair invites commentary. Commentary feeds doubt, I do not debate outcomes, I engineer them. Hands show proof faster than mouth, so I let hands talk. I learn from floors more than stages. Floors see effort, stages see results. Results travel alone, effort needs witnesses to survive. I stopped explaining ambition, explanation drains energy. Execution refills it, pressure introduces people to themselves. Some folk polite, some break loud, some stand and say nothing. I prefer the quiet ones. I stack days like training plates, heavy control, no rush. Rushing drops, form protects longevity. Longevity beats hype every time. I learn restraint from watching sparks fade bright, brief, forgotten by morning. I build fire slow, they heat rooms, they last winters. My focus stays narrow on purpose, wide vision scatters force. I sharpen edges instead of widening reach. The room changes when certainty enters, not arrogant certainty. Certainty does not shout, it waits. I trust patterns over promises, patterns repeat promises. Adapt excuses, I keep my circle lean. Less voices, clear signal. Silence trains instinct, instinct saves time. Time costs more than money, money re-recovers. Time never returns calls. I invest minutes like capital, high return, low noise. I speak with intent, intent lands heavier than volume. Volume fades, intent stains. I learn pace from long walks home. No shortcuts, just distance and thought. Thought becomes structure, structure becomes leverage. Leverage moves outcomes quietly. I do not announce plans, announcements invite interference. Results speak a language nobody argues with. I hold my ground with explanation. Stability unsettles those who lean on chaos. Chaos make noise, stability makes progress. I train consistency when motivation fail. Motivation leaves early, consistency clocks in regardless. I build habits strong enough to work tired. Fatigue reveals commitment, commitment does not negotiate. I stay calm under friction, friction exposes quality. Cheap materials complain, solid ones heat up and hold. I measure respect by distance kept. Too close means testing, too far means fear. Abolish shows understanding, I accept solitude as tuition. Knowledge costs time alone. I sharpen focus when doubt visits, doubt tests. Readiness, readiness answers without emotion. I keep moving even when unseen, especially then the world respects finish lines. I respect preparation, preparation decides who arrives first. I learned early proof does not ask permission, it arrives, it stands, it stays.
Pressure sharpens language. Pressure sharpens language. Sharpens language. Pressure sharpens language.
Yeah.
introduction needed. The sound steps forward on its own weight. Breath control, jaw set, eyes level. Yeah. This space respects force, not requests. Syllables stacked like knuckles, each one aimed, each one landed with intent. No room for softness here, only function, only pressure applied with precision. Language turns into impact, impact turns into silence around it. I speak in sequences built to overwhelm, no gaps, no mercy between thoughts. Bars arrive dense, crowded, elbow to elbow, the pace stays relentless. No pause for comfort, comfort dulls the edge. This voice centers like proof, no setup, no apology. Every sentence dares response, few accept the challenge. Words sharpen through repetition, repetition builds stamina. Stamina keeps the attack moving forward. Technique lives here, not displayed, applied. Patterns twist midline, internal pressure multiplies, cadence tightens the grip. This is control over breath and timing. Nothing spills, nothing slips. I learned early, over-explain equals weakness. Demonstration is debate. Sound becomes confrontation, direct, unavoidable. I crowd the rhythm, force it to adapt. The beat bends or breaks. Precision lives in chaos when trained. Untrained chaos collapses. Every phrase lands sharp. No filler, no padding. I treat syllables like ammunition, counted, loaded, released with purpose. This is not storing time, this is presence.
Presence feels right. Presence feels snakes, name dropping. Presence fills rooms before name trap.
Yeah. Tell it. I tone carries threat without raising volume. Calm speaks louder here. I stack consonants like barricades. Hard to cross, harder to survive. Speed stays deliberate, never rush. Rush exposes breath, breathe stays hidden. Hidden breath keeps power intact. I speak from the chest, diaphragm locked, jaw loose. Delivery stays surgical, no wasting motion. Crowds feel it before they understand it. Understanding comes later. The sound test, durability, mental first. If attention drifts, the verse punishes it. Complexity does not ask permission. It arrives, every line challenges the next to survive. Only the strong remain. I build momentum through accumulation. Bar on bar, no relief. Pressure stacks, interest fast. Listeners either lean in or step back. Middle ground disappears. I do not slow for accessibility. Accessibility dilutes impact. Impact defines hierarchy. This style favors those who endure. I keep structure strict, angles sharp, edges clean. Internal rhyme knots tight in each measure. Escape routes close early. Vocabulary stays heavy, meaning dense. Nothing floats. This voice carries discipline. Years of control behind each burst. I do not chase reaction. Reaction follows force naturally. Silence after line speaks loud. It confirms effect. This is exhibition without explanation. Technique stands exposed, confident enough to remain still. No melody needed. Cadence supplies tension. Tension feeds respect. Every verse functions like a test pass or retreat. The rhythm becomes a cage. Pacing locks it shut. Breath management keeps the door closed. I treat timing like weaponry. Late hits land harder. Expectations break under switch-ups.
That's a skills from one track. That's a skills from one crap. That's a skills from one beat track.
Yeah, patterns fracture mid-delivery. The listener scrambles to adapt. Adaptation separates skill from hope. Hope does not survive here. This lane rewards preparation. I sharpen flow against resistance. Resistance builds authority. Authority does not announce itself. It arrives intact. This is form over flash. Substance over comfort. No space for weakness. Every bar asserts dominance through execution. Not volume, not theatrics, just control. I let technique speak uninterrupted. The verse ends when pressure peaks. No resolution offered. Unfinished tension lingers. It demands replay. Replay reveals layers, layers confirm depth. Depth separates moments from standards. This sound sets standards, not friendly, not inviting. Exact focus, a demonstration carved in breath and rhythm. No explanation follows, the proof already stood.
Presence feels the rough rap. Presence feels rooms before they trap. Presence feels the blow. Presence fills rooms before name trap.
beat walks in smiling, shoulders loosen on instinct. Nothing tense survives long here. Sound hits soft but lands sure, groove settles before thought reacts. Feet understand first. The space invites motion, not force, not rush. Rhyme slide in relaxed shoes, laces tied, no tripping. Language stretches its arms, yawns, gets comfortable. The rhythm feels friendly, still sharp enough to earn respect. Words bounce off bass lines, playful, never careless, always intentional. Confidence shows without flexing. Posture talks louder than claims. This is craft enjoying itself, skill smiling mid-sentence. Syllables swing wide, they breathe, they leave room for response. Humor sneaks in sideways, not loud, just enough to catch it late. Timing stays loose on purpose. Loose hides control better than stiffness. The flow feels lived in like a jacket broken in by time. No rush to impress, impression arrives anyway. The groove nods back approving. Lines land clean, not crowded, not empty. Every phrase knows where it sits. Comfort equals authority here. The sound favors people who relax into it. Tension falls off quick. This style walks instead of sprints. Walking lasts longer. Energy circulates without friction. No ego blocking the door. Words enjoy their own company. They do not compete. This delivery trusts the beat fully. Trust shows the room reacts with motion. Heads move, shoulders follow. Nothing preachy and it's fun stays functional. Skill wears a grin, not a snarl. Bars stay clever without showing homework. Smart without stiffness. Every rhyme lands like a nudge, not a punch. The vibe stays social, inviting without chasing. The sound remembers block parties and long nights. Joy mixed with precision. Precision hides under ease. Rhymes step out polished but not shiny, no glare. Confidence grows from comfort. Comfort grows from repetition. Repetition feels natural here, never forced. Beat enjoys being written properly, not dominated. This is rhythm treated as a partner, not a backdrop. Words sync with the pocket, they respect space. Spaceless groove, breathe, breath keeps things alive. The flow curves instead of angles. Curves feel human, laughter sneaks between lines. Not obvious, felt later. This delivery trusts timing more than volume. Timing wins, nothing here sounds defensive. Nothing over-explained, style stands steady. The rhyme structure stayed playful, surprising without confusing. The listener feels included, not tested. Skill offered openly, not guarded. This is music that nods back. Vocabulary stays light on its feet. Quick turn, smooth land. There's no anxiety, no strain. The groove accepts everyone willing to move. Bars land conversational like jokes told. Well, the cadence rolls, never stalls. Nothing rushes the moment carries itself. Confidence here feels earned, not announced. The flow smiles mid-bar. The sound respects joy as discipline. Fun treated seriously enough to last. Every verse feels like an invitation. Step in, stay loose. The beat rewards those who relax. Tension fades quick. Language dances without choreography. Instinct leads, the room responds honestly. No force required. This approach values feeling over spectacle. Spectacle fades fast, feeling lingers. Bars repeat well, but plenty friendly does not mean soft. It means sure. Sure enough to let humor breathe. The style trusts personality fully. No mask needed, no armor worn. The mic feels like home turf. Rhymes land clean on wax floors. No slipping, the groove keeps everything aligned. Energy stays generous, not hoarded. The delivery flows like conversation at ease. Words never crowd each other, space stay respected. The sound lives between skill and smile. The beat keeps swinging, the flow keeps grinning. Nothing breaks character, confidence stays natural. This is funk without strain, rhymes without stress. The moment holds steady, no climax needed. Sustainment satisfies, the vibe coats smooth. Everything ends where it should, no rush out. The sound lingers like a good night. Bars repeat well, replay friendly. Friendly does not mean soft, it means sure. Sure enough to let humor breathe. The style trusts personality fully. No mask needed, no armor worn. The mic feels like home turf. Rhymes land clean on wax floors, no slipping. The groove keeps everything aligned. Energy stays generous, not hoarded. The delivery flows like conversation at ease. Words never crowd each other. Space stays respected.
blinds like it knows the tempo. Coffee cools untouched while thoughts drift sideways. Nothing loud needs to happen for meaning to exist. Sidewalk conversations hum in half sentences. Laughter travels loose, nobody rushes to finish a point. Style shows before sound does. Posture speaks, cadence relaxes the room. This is presence without announcement, confidence without instruction. Manuals, language bends easy here. Words swing instead of strike, ideas land soft but stay put. The city breathes jazz air, old brick remembers horns and arguments about freedom. Corners still debate philosophy quietly. Thoughts connect like records stacked out of order. History spins backward and forward at once. Knowledge gets worn casual, no lectures, no proving ground. Cool lives and restraint, and knowing when not to add more. References float past like inside jokes. Some catch them, some do not. Understanding never feels mandatory. Curiosity handles the rest. Style becomes language, language becomes movement. The beat does not command, it invites. Bass walks steady, drums shrug and smile. Words slide in between pockets of space. Silence works as punctuation. Thought stays light on its feet. No heavy declarations, no rigid structure. Identity settles in naturally. No confrontation needed. Awareness arrives through texture, through tone, through choice. Everything feels intentional without feeling forced. Conversation drifts from politics to art to memory. Nobody raises a voice. Certainty does not need volume. Cool stays self-contained. It does not argue, it does not chase. It lets others orbit. Culture shows through references worn smooth. Books dog-eared, records crack. Knowledge loves better when shared sideways, not handed down. The mind stays open like a late cafe. Ideas come and go freely. Nothing proves intelligence faster than comfort inside it. This flow prefers suggestion. Meaning assembles itself over time. Every phrase leaves room for interpretation. Room feels generous here. The groove respects breathing space, no crowding. Fashion stays effortless. Expression never begs approval. The rhythm supports conversation instead of interrupting it. Thoughts connect like city maps drawn by memory. Not accurate, still useful. Awareness expands without urgency. Cool refuses panic, it slows everything else down. Moments pass without being archived, it gives them value. The mind stays present without trying. Presence arrives when tension leaves. This sound feels lived and not polished. Ideas borrowed from past decades without nostalgia. Trapping them history forms, it does not anchor. The tone stays conversational, no grand statement required. Identity expresses itself through ease. This is intellect wearing comfortable shoes. Questions matter more than answers. Answers settle eventually. Cool thrives on curiosity. Curiosity keeps ego small. The groove keeps walking, never rushing, never stopping. Thoughts loop back with new angles, nothing wasted. Style lives in how something is said, not how hard it hits. Environment shapes the rhythm shapes response. Response stays thoughtful. The night welcomes this energy easily. Street lights nod along, everything here agrees without voting. This presence does not demand attention, it holds it naturally. Ideas float until someone catches one, no pressure. The moment breathes. The sound listens back. The moment breathes. The sound listens back. The moment breathes. The sound listens back. This is cool as consciousness. Calm awareness moving through noise untouched. No declaration, no slogans. Just flow aligned with intention. The sound listens back. The sound listens back. The sound listens back. Listen close. This voice speaks to direction. The mind holds the wheel, hands follow orders sent from thought. Nothing moves first without permission inside. Focus decides, wait, what you feed grows dense. What you ignore thins out and fades. Stand still for a second, notice breath, notice posture. The body listens before language forms. Thought travels fast, faster than action, faster than regret. Control thought, action lines up behind it. Discipline starts invisible. Nobody claps for it, nobody rewards it early. Still it builds structure, structure supports pressure. Pressure reveals shape, every decision leaves residue. Choose sharp, choose clean. The mind works like soil, plant
out and harvest delay. Plant clarity and harvest motion. Speak direction inside first. Internal dialogue sets limits or removes them. Strength does not shout, it repeats, it insists. Tell the mind where to look, it obeys. Leave it loose and it chases noise. Noise drains energy, energy funds results. Control attention, attention directs effort. Effort compounds quietly. Nothing mystical here, no smoke, no fantasy. Cause and effect. Belief acts as permission. Without it, the body hesitates. With it, the body commits. Confidence grows from alignment, though matches action. Action matches intention. Say less, direct more. The brain responds to command language. Clear orders, firm tone, no negotiation. Tell it what happens next and do it. Repetition trains response. Response becomes habit. Habit builds identity. Identity dictates behavior under stress. Stress exposes truth. Train the mind under calm conditions. Pressure test the training later. Focus does not drift by accident. It drifts through neglect. Neglect costs progress. Command your attention like a resource. Spend it where return exists. Do not argue with distractions. Starve them. Silence sharpens signal.
The mind respects consistency. The mind respects consistency. The mind respects consistency. The mind respects consistency.
The mind respects consistency. Say it, do it, repeat. Over time, resistance fades. Fear responds to authority. Speak to it with certainty. It steps back when challenged. Doubt feeds on delay. Action starves it. When motion begins inside, muscle follows orders. Tell the body to move, it moves. Tell the body to hold, it holds. Though sets the ceiling, raise it deliberately. No waiting for permission. No external approval required. Responsibility grants power. Blame removes it. Own outcomes fully. Controller turns instantly. The mind grows stronger through use like any muscle. Stress applied, recovery allowed, progress follows. Do not confuse emotion with direction. Emotion reacts, direction leads. Lead yourself. Decisions made early cost less. Late decisions charge interest. Train clarity daily. Small sessions, no drama. Internal order reflects external order. Tell yourself the truth often, directly. Truth aligns effort. Avoid mental clutter. Clutter steals speed. Speed matters less than accuracy. Accuracy compounds. Say what you stand for internally. Stand for it externally. Mind, emotion, sync. Confidence rises through evidence. Evidence comes from action. Action follows decision. Decide clean, move clean. Energy follows commitment. Commitment stays after motivation leaves. Motivation reacts to mood. Commitment operates independent. Train commitment. The mind responds to structure. Give it routine, give it challenge. Challenge builds respect. Respect creates obedience. Command your habits, they shape your future quietly. Future outcomes form now inside first. Mental order produces physical order. No slogans, no fantasy, just control. Tell the mind who leads, lead with action.
The mind is voice consistency. The mind respects consistency. The mind respects consistency. The mind respects consistency. The mind respects consistency.
Yeah.
Neon smiles lean close under borrowed light. Perfume cuts through reason fast. Eyes promise warmth and deliver heat. Heat blurs edges. The room moves slow on purpose. Bass slides low like a warning ignored. Every glance feels rehearsed. Every laugh arrives right on time. Signal stack, touch lasts half a second too long. Distance shrinks without consent from thought. Instinct speaks first here. Instinct lies often. Charm wraps tight around attention. Attention slips its leash. Judgment stays outside, checking its phone. Stories spill smooth and polished. None include consequences. Those hide in fine print. The
Drink tastes sweet and forgettable. Memory fades before the glass empties. Promises float easy when risk feels abstract. Hands read intent before words catch up. Words trail behind like excuses preparing to work. There is a pattern, bright entrance, fast comfort, sudden trust. Trust moves faster than verification. That speed costs later. The night frames everything kindly. Sharp edges soften, red flags look decorative. This moment sells urgency, later sells regret. Desire narrows vision. Peripheral warning signs vanish first. Every compliment feels tailored. Every question digs quiet. Information travels one way. Control hides behind softness. Manipulation wears silk gloves. Nothing feels forced, that is the trick. Signals feel mutual. Power remains uneven. The beat keeps bodies aligned. Alignment feels like agreement. Agreement fades by morning. Exit stays visible the whole time. Leaving feels rude, staying feels exciting. Excitement clouds arithmetic. Risk multiplied by attraction still equals risk. The smile sharpens when resistance weakens. Predator recognize timing. Conversation steers away from details. Details expose patterns. Patterns reveal intent. The room cheers distraction. Reflection receives no invitation. Desire negotiates hard. It offers pleasure up front. Payment scheduled later with interest. The laugh sounds genuine. The motive stays private. Charm does not equal care. Attention does not equal respect. The warning lives inside. Tension felt but ignored. Choices stack fast here. Each one smaller than the last. Together they corner you. Boundaries blur quietly, not crossed. Redefine, redefinition favors the confident manipulator. Attraction frames control as chemistry. Chemistry hides imbalance. The music drops lower, the lights dim further. Accountability leaves early. The mirror near the bar watches everything. It reflects posture. First posture reveals decision already made. The night rewards impulse. Short-term morning audits everything. Desire sells confidence. Confidence without caution bleeds leverage. Promises feel mutual until consequence arrives solo. The warmth cools fast after the goal clears. Interest shifts, tone changes. Sudden distance explains nothing. Silence teaches faster than arguments. The lesson arrives wrapped in reflection. What felt chosen was guided. Guided stayed hidden under praise. You replay signals later. The signs feel obvious in reverse. Regret speaks calm and precise. It lists moments where control slipped. Not dramatic, not loud, clinical. Temptation never looked hostile. It smiled, it agreed. It asked nothing directly. It positioned you to offer. This is how traps work. No chains, no force. Only permissions given too early. The cost arrives quietly. Confidence dips. Trust recalibrates. You learn distance again. The next smile receives inspection. The next laugh waits longer. Caution sharpens senses. Desire never disappears. It requires supervision. Attraction remains powerful. Power demands structure. Structure protects choice. The night keeps moving regardless. Lessons stay. Memory rewrites excitement as warning. You leave with clarity, earn late. Better late than repeated. The room forgets quickly. You remember. That memory becomes armor.
Like fry, tip like fry, like fry.
Lights stay low without asking. Curtains breathe with the night air. Nothing rushes, nothing resists. The room understands patience. Furniture holds quiet confidence. Time loosens its grip here. Footsteps move soft across the floor. No need to announce presence. Presence speaks through calm. Skin reads temperature before words form. Comfort settles first. Desire follows at its pace. This moment values balance. No edge, no friction. Sound drifts instead of striking. Rhythm glides along the walls. The pulse stays even. Eyes meet without pressure, holding longer than necessary. Not to claim, to acknowledge. Breathe the lines naturally, no effort involved. Bodies adjust like they planned it earlier. Nothing feels borrowed, everything feels chosen. Hands learn boundaries through instinct. Touch stays deliberate, measured, respectful. The space rewards restraint. Restraint deepens sensation. Conversation slows on purpose. Words taste better unhurried. Silence fills gaps with ease. The night does not demand proof, it accepts confidence. Quietly, movement stays fluid. No sharp turns, no sudden shifts. Trust builds through consistency. Consistency relaxes the mind. The mind rests when control feels shared. This connection avoids spectacle. No performance, no display. Comfort carries its own weight. Warmth spreads evenly. No spikes, no drops. Attention stays present, not pulled elsewhere. Not divided, desire behaves when guided with care. Care sustains interest longer than urgency. The moment stretches without thinning. Depths replaces speed. Eyes close briefly, not to escape, to settle further in. The room listens, it adjusts lighting, it lowers sound. Everything aligns without instruction. There is confidence here, not loud, not demanding. Confidence rests in control, maintained effortlessly. Touch communicate assurance, no uncertainty leaks through. The pace never asks questions, it answers them in advance. Time forgets to interrupt. This feeling does not chase tomorrow, it commits to now fully. Stability feels attractive when chaos stays outside. The world shrinks to essentials. Breathe, heat, presence, nothing extra needed. The connection floats steady, no waves, no sudden pull. Trust deepens through smooth continuation. The mind stays clear, clarity sharpens pleasure. Pleasure expands when thought stays calm. Everything here agrees, no internal debate. Desire remains conscious, awareness keeps it grounded. The moment glides forward intact, no climax required. A sustainment satisfies enough. This rhythm prefers longevity. Quick thrills lose interest fast. Endurance feels richer. Comfort builds anticipation without tension. Hands learn patterns. Patterns feel familiar quickly. Familiarity strengthens ease. Nothing feels rehearsed. Nothing surprises sharply. Surprise arrives soft. The space holds warmth like memory. It lingers. The night remains kind. It does not test its flow. Respects continuity. Connection deepens without declaration. No words needed. Understanding settles naturally. The body relaxes fully. Muscles release. Thought quiets. Time drifts further away. Nothing breaks the line. Everything stays aligned. This is movement without struggle. Progress without force. Desire guided with grace. Calm becomes attractive here. The moment carries itself forward. No push required. Ease defines the experience. Nothing ends abruptly. Nothing begins suddenly. Continuation feels intentional. The room stays with it. The night supports it. This feeling values smooth passage. Steady, unbroken. No rush to leave. No fear to stay. Balance holds everything in place. The night fades gently when ready. No resistance. The feeling remains intact after a force. You could believe.
Count the voices filling the room. Now count the ones holding weight.
noise multiplies easy. Skill stays scarce. Everybody speaks. Few command silence after. This lane exposes posture fast. Weak footing shows under pressure. Some chase volume, others shape impact. Impact lingers longer. Bars reveal discipline. Discipline never hides. Many talk sharp. Few stay sharp past the first exchange. The mic acts honest and strips polish. Quick breath control tells the truth. Timing never lies, style fades when structure cracks. I watch crowds mistake presence for ability. Presence leaves when tested, test condition arrive eventually. They always do, confidence unsupported collapses loud, quiet confidence survives. This space respects clarity, not decoration. Rhyme density separates hobby from craft. Cadence exposes preparation. Prepared minds move calm. I measure strength by consistency. One verse proves nothing. 10 in a row reveal character. The room remembers failure longer than success. Many enter hungry. Few endure fed by discipline alone. This field favors those built for repetition. Repetition without applause. Applause distracts, focus sustains. I watch trends pass like weather, those anchor drift. Skill anchors deep, delivery matters more than intent. Intent stays invisible, invisible work produces visible gaps. I keep count quietly, numbers drop fast, pressure removes extras, only essentials remain. Vocabulary test, range, breath tests, endurance decides longevity. Some sprint early, they disappear before distance matters. Distance reveals who trained for miles. Technique stays boring to the impatient. Boring wins marathons. This environment favors those who listen. Listening sharpens response. Response beats reaction. Every time reaction burns fuel. Response conserves. I do not rush conclusions. I observe patterns. Patterns expose pretenders gently. Timing exposes everyone eventually. Those built on image chase mirrors. Mirrors break easy. Those built on structure stand under scrutiny. The mic weighs intention. Excess words tip balance. Economy of language signals control. Control stays rare. I hear bravado echo without foundation. Echo fades. Foundations stay quiet but firm. Many claim hunger. Few tolerate the diet discipline requires. Discipline demands sacrifice without audience. Audience arrives late, the craft rewards patience brutally. Bars stack, careless collapse under replay. Replay tests honesty, honesty survives repetition. I trust racially sharpened by intent. Intent focused through practice, practice refines instinct. Instinct answers pressure without thought. Thought slows response. I watch hesitation creep into untrained cadence. It shows in gaps, gaps expose fear. Fear rushes, rushing ruins, form protects legacy. Legacy forms through accumulation, not moments. Moments impress briefly. The room respects stamina. I hear many voices confuse aggression with authority. Authority stays calm. Calm a nerve noise. Noise feeds ego. Ego starves under isolation. Isolation reveals commitment. Commitment shows in breath stability. Breath control reflects mental order. Mental order directs delivery. Delivery defines perception. Perception filters contenders. Most fall outside the filter. This craft demands maintenance. Neglect shows quick. I spot inconsistency from the first exchange. Inconsistent pace, inconsistent tone. Consistency intimidates more than threats. Threats require response. Consistency in discussion. I watch people count followers instead of hours. Practice numbers misled. Time never lies. Time tests memory. Memory keeps score. The scene remembers those who endure. Many arrive loud. Few leave. Remember. Remember means proven repeatedly. The mic accepts no shortcuts. Shortcuts leave residue. Residue stains delivery. I speak the standard set by effort. Effort measured daily. Daily repetition builds quiet confidence. Confidence rooted in work stays grounded. Grounded presence shifts rooms. Rooms adjust posture when control enters. Control never begs attention, it holds it. I watch excitement fade under technical demand. Technical demand stays unforgiving. Forgiveness never existed here. Bars either stand or fall. Falling teaches faster than praise. Praise distorts perception. Perception corrected late course. Reputation. Reputation forms early through consistency. Consistency shoes up. Even tired. Tire reveals truth. Truth trims the roster quickly. How many endure when novelty fades? How many adapt when patterns change? Adaptation requires fundamentals. Fundamentals feel unglamorous. Unglamorous builds careers. Careers outlast moments. Moments fade in the archives. Archives remember only substance. Substance requires restraint. Restraint signals mastery. Mastery speaks low. Low volume carries authority. So authority ends arguments without raising tone.